Okay. So finally, what we are going to do? So let's go with the step by step. Okay. Now we are going to start our class today onwards. Next 25 hours class is SQL. Okay. Next 25 hours of our classes will be SQL. Okay. Let's get into SQL. Okay. Let's get into SQL. Okay. First of all, understand what is SQL. Okay. Let's understand what is SQL. Structure. Okay. Structure query language. Okay. Language. Okay. Let's understand. Okay. Before getting to structure query language. Okay. Where we are using this particular thing, structure query language, to interact with the database, we are using this programming language. Okay. Programming language. See. Okay. Is it standard? Yes, it is a standard language. Standard language is a standard language which we are going to use across the databases. Okay. First of all, okay, now I am mentioning database. Okay. Databases. Okay. And other than that, okay, I'm mentioning databases. Now, other than that, okay, before getting into database, okay, now we are talking database. Okay, DB is called database. Okay, before database, what was there? Okay, before database, what was there? Okay, that is the question, right? Okay, before database, we do have a file system. Okay, we do have a file system. Okay, so in file system, okay, why we are not using file system? Why we are moving towards the database? Understand, guys. Okay, what are the disadvantages which we have because of file system? Okay, why that particular disadvantages, how we are converting into as an advantage in the database? Okay, let's understand this. Then after that, I'll go ahead and I'll explain the rest of the things. Okay, see, understand this. This is kind of SQL which you are going to use it. Okay, before I'm explaining the SQL. Okay, so we should understand the background of SQL. We should understand the background, why we are using SQL. Okay, what is the purpose of it, and where you are using this particular SQL. Okay, that is the important thing. That is the reason I'm going back and I'm explaining the history of the file system. Okay, and when this particular database has been created. Other than that, how we are using that particular database, what are the functionalities of that particular database, and what is the DBMS, what is the RDBMS. Okay, overall class will go like this. Okay, see, understand the SQL. Okay, before getting into SQL, history of the file system and history of the DB. Okay, history of the DBMS. Let's get into file system. Okay, suppose okay, before getting into file system, okay, what is data, guys? What is data? Suppose I'm talking about person. Okay, about person. Suppose about person. For example, let's take Mahesh Babu. Okay, Mahesh Babu. His name is data, right? His age is data, right? His gender is data, right? His gender is data, and his complexion is data, right? Whether he is white or not. Okay, and other than that, okay, his height also data, right? Everything is a data. Okay, yeah, data is meaningful information. Okay, these are the things data, right? When it comes to, okay, let's go with the university. Okay, university or college. Okay, university or college. Okay, students names are data, right? Student names are data, right? and building names also data, right? And when it comes to staff, also data, right? Staff details. In staff, again, names, okay, employee IDs, okay, employee IDs, okay, and location also data, right? See, what does it mean? Okay, everything, anything which is called, whatever we are dealing is called data. Okay, whatever we are dealing, it's called data. Right now in our class, okay, is this data or not? Our class strength is 15. Okay, it's 15. It's a count. Okay, 15 members. Is data or not? Our class, okay, our class student names is data or not? Yes, it is a data. Okay. Suppose if I call who here, Janardhan. Okay, Janardhan is also data. Here, the name of the student name is also data. Now this is called completely data. Okay, this is called completely data. Now to store this data, okay, to store this data, what we were using before, okay, what we were using before, we were using the file system, okay, we were using the file system, okay. In file system, how we are going to store it based on flat files, okay. When I say flat files, okay, flat file means basically, what does it mean by flat file? Basically, flat file means it's a text document. Okay, whatever we are using just now. Okay, this is the flat file. Okay, and CSV file, comma separated file. Okay, TSV file, tab separated file. Okay, and we do have a .dat which contains data information completely, and we do have a meta. Okay, meta information about columns and other details. Okay, and Excel file. Okay, Excel file. These and all call Excel sheet is called flat files. Okay. Previously we were storing these flat files. Okay, storing as a flat files. What were the issues? Okay, what are the issues which we were facing? Okay, let's go in a general example. Okay, let's go in a general example. For example, okay, I have 100 GB data. Okay, let's not go with the 10 GB high data, 10 GB data. Okay, I'm creating 10 files, not 10 files. Let's consider 20 files you have created. 20 files you have created. Okay, in general, okay, 20 files. Okay, to maintain these files, right? To maintain these files, first understand, let's go with the one by one. Okay, suppose to store this, right? To store this, okay, if you are storing this, okay, if you are storing this, okay, storing this data, if any one of the file is missing, any one of the file is missing, what we are going to see, guys, we are going to see, we are going to lose the data, okay. First is data loss, is the one thing, okay. And second thing, okay, suppose Ravindra in file, okay, in file we are storing the, for example, we are storing the Andhra the data, okay, we are storing the Andhra Pradesh AP data, okay, AP data, okay. Suppose I wanted to identify Ravindra, okay, like that they have modified, okay, other data. Now I wanted to change it to Ravindra, okay, Ravindra Reddy, okay. How I can do that? So I have to open here, I have to open 10 files, okay, 20 files. Then I have to search, okay, I have to search the data. Then on top of it, we have to, we are going to update it. Are you clear, guys? We are going to update it. So here, okay, here, what is the issue which we are going to see? Okay, 20 files. Okay, 20 files I need to open. Each file is going to take 30 seconds to open. 30 seconds. Okay. So 20 files, how much time it is going to take? 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes it is going to take time to update it, to search, Okay, to search and update it, it is going to take another 5 minutes. Okay, consider it. To do single record update, to update single record, to update a single record, okay, in the file system, how much time it is taking? 15 minutes. Okay, is it right way to do that? So I have to update it n number of records. Suppose I wanted to update 20 records. Okay, how much time? It is going to take almost 20 minutes. It's going to take 4 to 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours it is going to take. Is it a right way to do that, guys? I'm asking you only. Is it a right way to do that? No, that's what. Okay, here. So major thing is to update. Okay, updating is a updating. Okay, it is very painful. Updating the data is very painful. Okay, and painful, and it is taking lot of manual effort. Lot of manual effort. Now, okay. Now, what are the additional things which we see? What are the additional things which we see? Let me take that. Okay. Let me take that. Okay. What are the issues which we have? Okay. What are the disadvantages which we have? Let's go ahead and copy paste here. Let's go ahead and copy paste here. Okay. One more thing. Now, to access the data, to read the data, okay, to read the data as well, which is going to take time, because every file you have to open, and read it, right? Which is going to take time. Here, another thing is lot of manual effort to identify and change the data, which is nothing but updating the data, which we have seen, right? Which I have given calculation. It is going to take time. Second, okay, can I concurrently access multiple people? Suppose here we do have a n number of people. Suppose Ravindra is there. Okay, suppose Ravindra is there, and other than that, we do have Janardhan, we do have a Darshan. Okay, we do have a Anil Kumar Reddy. Okay, everybody wanted to access single file. Okay, that is banking. Suppose customer details, they wanted to access it. Okay, customer details, and they wanted to update something. Okay, in the file system, right? In the file system, okay, if somebody has used, okay, one person is using that, automatically it will create a log. It will create a log for that particular file. Okay, until unless the first person, whoever using, right, whoever using that particular file, right, that person should be, okay, log out, should be come out of that file, then only come out of that file, then only other person can update, update the file. Okay, otherwise it is not going to allow. Allow. Are you clear, guys? Why concurrent access is not happening? Concurrently can we access it? No, we are unable to do that. Okay, next thing is, okay, suppose I have a banking data. Okay, customer loan, customer details, I have it. Okay, customer details. Out of it, okay, suppose we have Andhra Pradesh data 9 crore, consider it. Okay, just I'm giving some AP data is 9 crore. Okay, out of 9 crore, okay, salaried employees are, consider it, or 50 lakh something. Okay, 50 lakh something, 50 lakh people. Okay, here banking team, okay, they identify 50 lakh customers, they have it. Okay, like consider it HDFC Bank. Okay, HDFC, they have 50 lakh customers, HDFC. Now they wanted to process, okay, personal loan. Okay, personal loan. and we'll go with the uh, vehicle loan. Okay, vehicle loan and business loan. Okay, these are the things which they wanted to do, and home loan as well. Okay, see here, okay, 50 lakh customers are there. Out of it, they have identified, okay, they have identified 1 lakh customers are eligible. 1 lakh customers are eligible for all the all the loans, all the above loans. Okay, first time we have a 5 lakh, 50 lakh people, right? Every year we are going to, every year, okay, new people will come, right? New graduates will come and they'll join the companies. Okay, they'll join in the companies. Here we are appending the next year we have appended additional 10 lakh people in this particular bank. Okay, so that time, okay, see, it's a one-time activity is fine. Just I'm giving 10 lakh, additional 10,000 people. Let's consider next day 10,000 people has joined. 10,000 only. Okay. Then that time, first time, how many files I have to create here to share this in the file system? How many loans we have? Four types of loans are there. Four types of loans are there. Okay. How many files I have to do? 4 files I have to create. Okay. 4 files I have to create. How to create and how to share with the respective loan team. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear, guys? Everybody? Guys, are you clear, everyone? I wanted to hear from everybody. Okay, 16 people I wanted to hear. Okay. I see only 9 people are responding. Now, okay, overall, how many people? How many files I have to create? 4 files I have to create. Okay. So again, when this particular 10,000 members are additionally we have joined. Okay, again 4 files I have to create. Okay, 4 files I have to create. Okay. Here two things. Okay, one is data duplicacy is happening or not. Data duplicacy. Nothing but we are creating duplicate data. Okay, duplicate data. Second is, okay, second, what we are doing? We are doing the sharing the data, right? Every time, I have to do it manually. How to do it manually. And the respective team, how to notify them. Respective team, I have to notify them. Okay, notify them. Are you clear, guys? So what are the issues? Sharing the data is a problem or not? Every time I have to, whenever the new data will come, I have to create new file and I have to share with them and I have to notify them. And what is the additional thing which we are seeing? Duplicate data which we are creating it up. Okay. So other than that, one more thing. Okay. One more thing which we have is security. Okay. Suppose I have employee details. Okay. Employee details who's having more salary. Okay. More salary in the company. Okay. In the company. Okay, if suppose I have a access, suppose I have a access. Okay, I'm a privileged access. Okay, I'm a senior person. Okay, that is the reason I have a access for this file. But junior guy also having this particular thing. Okay, junior guy also having access. Also have access. That time what it is going to happen? Guys, we are seeing, okay, this particular person can see the data or not. What is going to happen if this guy is having less salary? Okay, he's going to compare with the other folks. Okay, he's going to compare with the other folks. If he is not satisfied with it, automatically what is going to happen? He is going to leave the company, right? He's going to leave the company or not? Because if he is not satisfied with his salary with the other compare, same junior guy, another guy is having 10 lakhs, but this guy is having 4 lakhs. Is he going to stay with the company? No. Simple. Okay, even senior person also compare with other guys. Okay, and he says, okay, with the same experience, same work which I'm doing it, but this guy is not having more salary, I have less salary, so why should I stay here? This kind of things which is going to come into offices. Okay, that is the reason what is happening. We need to secure the data in the file system. Okay, in the file system, if you are having access to the group of, when you are maintaining the file system in the Unix or some other place, okay, if you can have a access to the particular group in Unix, you can able to access under that whatever the data which is available, everything you are able to accessible. That is the reason you don't feel the data is secured. You don't feel the data is secured. Are you clear? Are you clear until here about file system? What are the disadvantages? I wanted to hear from every one of you. I wanted to see 16 charts. What about the rest of the two guys? Those two guys are not there in the class. Okay, now let's understand this. Okay, let's understand this, guys. Okay, let's understand. Now, these are the disadvantages, right? What are the disadvantages? Okay, let me copy paste from here. Okay. See, one by one, I'm going to explain you why we are moving towards database. Okay, why we are moving towards database. See here, okay, how much time it is going to read data? Suppose you wanted to read the data. Okay, suppose I have a table. Let me show you practically. Okay, I have a table. Suppose I have a n number of records. Okay, n number of records. Now I wanted to do it. Okay, how much time it has taken, guys, to read how many records? We do have a 28 records. Like that, you have even 10,000 records also. You can able to read it very faster way using database. Okay, how much time it is taking? In a minimal seconds. Okay, sometimes even in minutes also it is going to take, but not like file system. You can't see more time to read it. Okay, second thing. Okay, if I wanted to update the record. Okay, what I have to do in the file system, I have to open each file and I have to identify the record and do that. But in database, okay, by using single command, okay, by using single command, that is called update. Okay, using update command, simple command you can use, and even if it is a 130 crore records or to the 200 crore records, it doesn't matter. Just directly it will go to that particular location, and it will update it. It will update it in max to max 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute or 5 minutes. Okay, in general, if you go with generally, how much time it has taken? It has taken, if it is having huge data, that time it is going to take 5 minutes. In general, it is not going to take that much time. Okay, so how much time it is going to take? Just it is going to take very less time. Okay, we are keeping some manual effort is needed. Okay, manual effort is needed, but time taking is less. Okay, time taking is very less. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear? 1 minute, guys, I'll be back. Okay, we are going ahead and we are able to update it. Okay, with the very less time. Okay, with the very less time. And concurrently, okay, suppose, okay, at a time, can you able to access multiple people? Okay, yes, we can give it to Ravindra here, as well as Shiva can access, even Janardhan can access. Okay, suppose I'm having a server. Okay, in that server, departments table is there. Okay, I'm able to query the data, as well as other people able to query the data. Okay, suppose Ravindra can able to query, as well as we do have a Janardhan, we do have a Kavya. Okay, all the people can do it at a time. Okay, at a time you can able to access the data. Okay, now one more thing. Okay, sharing. We are mentioning sharing, right? Here, whenever you are sharing the data, okay, what is the issue which you see? Every time you have to create a file, then on top of it, every time you are creating a file, on top of it, you are going to share with the team. Okay, in here, right here, okay, you need not to do. Suppose the personal loan team is there, okay, personal loan team is there, and as well as we do have home loan, okay, and business loan. Then we do have a respective loans, okay, we do have a number of loan departments. Suppose if I can create a table, okay, create a table, and then if I can give access to all the folks. So all the folks, am I creating duplicate data here? Am I creating duplicate data? Guys, I'm asking question. Am I creating duplicate data? Another one. Okay. Am I sharing again? Am I sharing every time? Am I creating multiple files? Am I creating multiple files? No. Okay. And do I need to update every time? Do I need to tell them? Do I need to notify them? Do I need to notify them every time if the change happened? If the changes happen, if the changes are happened at customer level, no, I need not to do. Okay, whatever the changes which is happening at table level, automatically it will happen. Okay, so what should I do? I should not do anything. Just create a table. Okay, create table and give the access to the respective folks, respective team members, okay, respective departments. Are you clear, guys? Everybody, I'm expecting 15 people. See, guys, understand the behind the background, okay? Until unless if you are not understanding, okay, you are unable to perform your day-to-day activities. You are unable to perform day-to-day activities. Okay, that is the reason I'm asking you guys to focus on foundation. Okay, focus on foundation. Post that anyway, I'm going to teach you all the things. Okay, first understand why we are using the database. What is the reason? Okay, on top of it, anyway, database, how to interact with the database, all those things I'm going to explain you. Now here, okay, now here, data duplicacy. This particular point also clear, right? Here, I need not to create again and again same file. I need not to create multiple files whenever we get the update. Okay, so data duplicacy, which is not going to happen. Okay, second thing, okay, security. Okay, now I can do that. I can secure the data. Okay, secure the data by giving permissions to only I can secure the data by giving permissions to only authorized persons. Okay, only authorized persons. Okay, authorized persons. Even you can data mask it. Okay, and you can mask the data. When I say mask the data, whenever you get the suppose if you go with the bank statement, right? If you go with the bank statement, suppose if they send a letter, okay, they send a letter in that they are going to hide your details. Okay, what details they are going to hide? Account number sometimes, okay, account number and phone number also sometimes they will hide. Okay, how they will hide? Using data masking functions in SQL. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear, everybody? Till now, are you clear how database is working? Why we need to use the database? What are the things which we are going to do? Okay, what are the things which we are going to do? Okay, now, okay, let's go with the layman language. Okay, let's go with the layman language. Okay, and And let me explain the database. Okay, let me explain the database. Now, you are telling everything, sir. Okay, you are telling everything, sir. You are mentioned, okay, file system is having a disadvantages. Because of that, we come up with the database. Okay, now, okay, in the database, what we are going to store it. Okay, in the database, what we are going to store it. Okay, and how we are maintaining this what are the activities which is going to perform by DBMS. Okay, what are the activities which we are going to perform by DBMS. Okay, let's understand first. Okay, let's understand the question. Okay, the question which is going to come into our mind. Okay, first of all, what is database? Okay, that is the question which is in your mind, right? What is the database? What is the database? Okay, let's go ahead and understand what is the database. Okay, see, database is a understand. Okay, two thing. Okay, here by understanding data plus base. Okay, here you are going to store the data. Here you are going, just I'm going with the very layman language, guys. Don't worry about the technical terminology. You are going to store the data. Okay, in the form of tables. Okay, in the form of tables, you are going to store the data. What kind of data? How you are doing it? By collecting the collection of interrelated data. You are going to store in the database. Okay, are you clear, guys? Anybody have any doubts what is database means? Now you know, right, what is data means. Just now I have explained about anything, everything is called data. Now, okay, now this is a database. It is going to store the data, but we have to maintain, right? To interact, how to store, what to store, everything we have to do, right? DBMS. Okay, DBMS. Okay, DBMS means what? Database. Okay, let me give you database management system. Okay, management system. Okay, now database management system. You are talking about, sir, database management system. What it is going to perform? Okay, what it is going to perform? What it is going to do? Database management system. Okay, let me go ahead and copy paste this. Okay, what are the activities which is going to do? Okay, database management is a software. Okay, database management is a software. DBMS is a software. Okay, which is going to is a software. Okay, which is going to perform below activities. Okay, which is going to perform below activities. What are the activities it is going to do? Okay, it is going to store the data. Okay, store the data. Second is modifying the data. Okay, and access the data. Okay, delete the data, share the data, and ensure security of the data. These are the activities which is going to perform by DBMS. Okay, and when it comes to DBMS, right? When it comes to DBMS, how we need to interact as a user. Okay, how we are going to interact with it. Okay, how we are going to interact with the database. What is the how we need to interact? Okay, for example. Okay, for example, let me give you. For example, if you are going with the database, right? How you need to interact it? Okay, SQL is the programming language. Okay, programming language. Okay, programming language which we are going to use. Okay, which we are going to use to interact with the database. Are you clear, guys? Now, are you clear till now? Why we need to use the SQL? What is the purpose of SQL as well? Are you clear, guys? Now, okay. Now, what kind of databases are there? Okay. Previously, we do have file system databases. Okay, file system. Okay. network model databases, okay, network model databases, okay, and we do have a normal DBMSs, okay, C normal DBMSs, okay, and we do have a relational database management system, okay, relational database management system, and we do have a non-relational database management system, okay, database DBMS, okay. Now, okay, see, we need to focus on this particular area. What is relationship? Okay, what is relationship? How we are maintaining the relationship? Okay, in the tables, right? In the tables, okay. Now, in DBMS, we are able to do this, okay, but in DBMS, which we can't maintain any relationships, okay. In the RDBMS, okay, so additional thing which we have added this particular word, right? In RDBMS, we are going to maintain a relationships between the tables, okay. How we are maintaining? One to one, okay. Suppose here one column is there, okay, one column is there, other there also one column is there with the one value, okay. This is called one to one, okay. Suppose first name is there, suppose here, okay, here we do have a first name, okay, here we do have a full name, okay. We are going ahead and we are keeping as a first name, okay, first name, middle name, okay, and last name, okay, last name. Like that, we do have a one to one, one to many, many to one, many to many relationships are there, okay. These are the relationships I'm going to explain you, okay. Right now I don't want to explain these things, okay. Even if I can explain, you don't understand. While we are dealing with the SQL, okay, while we are dealing with the constraint, okay, while we are dealing with the constraint, at the time I'm going to explain. In that, one of the key is that by using constraint, we are going to maintain this relationship. Constraint is nothing but a set of rules which we are going to keep it to the database, okay. For example, guys, for example, okay, let me give you one of the example. So if you go to school, just I'm going with very layman language, okay, just bear with me. If you go to school, what are the rules which you need to follow being a student? What are the rules, guys? On time, okay, dress, uniform, okay, and etc, right, etc. Same thing, okay, same thing when you are dealing with the database as well, okay. When you are dealing with the database, to maintain data properly, to maintain the data properly, okay, properly, we are going to use the set of rules, okay. Set of rules to the set of rules, we are going to use the set of rules at database level, okay, database level, okay. That is called, in technical term, we can call as a constraints, okay. Here we do have a foreign key, okay, foreign key, which we are going to use it, which we are going to use it, which we are going to use to make a relationship between the tables. Are you clear, guys? Everybody, I wanted to hear from everyone, so that, okay, next class directly we'll start the SQL. And what is SQL, how we are going to do that, everything I'm going to explain in the next class. Still, do you have any doubts in terms of subject? Anybody have any doubts?
Hi, bro.